Your hands are so sweaty. Fucking.
Could each of you guys give me a little check?
Don't touch my hands.
That was Zach's. Check.
Check.
Okay.
Kitty.
Good.
Yep.
Dude, your hands, dude. God dang.
Hi, this is Once to Watch Chef's Choice. I'm Abby Kenna, and I'm joined by Yam Haus. Do you guys want to each introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Zach.
Don't do
I
it.
play the guitar.
Literally the first thing you said was wrong.
I have a lot of sex appeal, and
You can't say that about yourself.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Zach, and I play guitar in Yam Haus.
It's so funny. You pretend you're somebody else.
My name's Jake, and I play the drums in Yam Haus.
I like how we never cleared up who's actually Zach.
Yeah.
Thank
We'll just
you
leave
guys
it.
for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
Yeah, no, that's
The
good.
listener decides.
I have to say, I didn't realize the height of these chairs were so drastically different.
Yeah, we're like very tall.
You're looking up
I feel like
a little
just
bit.
being here, I feel like I'm looking like at you condescendingly, and I'm not even trying to. I'm like,
Like, I'm already the size of a 15-year-old, like, as is. I'm like...
do you want to switch with me or?
No.
Okay.
You want to switch to Zach here?
I'm actually
In the middle.
Zach. I
Oh.
play guitar.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Zach,
good.
Zach, Jake.
absolutely.
I should have lied. What was I doing?
Dang it.
This is like the real two truths and a lie. I actually don't know what's right anymore.
That's
I've mixed
exciting.
it all up. So thanks for that. I love starting out with confusion.
Me too.
Thanks for being here. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we drove through the night from Phoenix last night to
Right.
LA, so we're like
A little
a little
zonked,
loopy. So if
Yeah.
we start getting crazy,
but we got some coffee,
Yeah.
some bean
cafe.
juice.
Feeling good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're feeling good. We're on tour, so
Yeah. How's it been so far?
we're alive. We're out here in the real world. You know, it is nice to not, I feel like as an artist, when you're not touring, you're faced with the other reality of the interwebs as your only means of promoting and talking about and I guess sort of embodying your music.
Right.
And that can feel very deflating and artificial and strange and confusing. And
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really have like a brand online. I'm trying to figure it out. And like you said earlier, that maybe is my brand. But in real life, I have a brand, whether I like it or not.
What's your brand?
It's confusion.
I
It's
see. I'm
confusing.
seeing that.
Yeah, we're confusing all of our fans every night at the shows.
Right.
Yeah. But
Are
no,
you
being
go-
on tour is great.
Are you kind of putting social media down for the tour?
No, we could never.
Right.
It's 2023, man. We're out here fighting for our lives.
I know, Sam.
One little clip at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's great. We have a photographer named Alec who's been amazing.
Yeah.
And he captures as much of our stuff as he can. And we play a lot of Mario Party on my Nintendo Switch.
That's good.
It's been fun.
Right.
It's a
But
nice
yeah.
addition to the tour.
Yeah, it's been a great reprieve.
Are you tour vlogging?
We have before, but on this one we're not.
That's good, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, for the mental health, it's great.
Yeah.
I just get up in the morning and I'm just like, I can just be myself for a second and that's okay.
You
And
don't have to
nobody
take a
knows.
video of the clock
Yeah,
to show what time you woke up.
Set up the
That's
video
so
camera
real.
to like show you getting out of bed.
oh
like,
my God.
I always try to start a daily vlog and then I get to like breakfast and I'm like, fuck, I didn't take a
Yeah.
video of me brushing my teeth. I can't
you're like
continue
cutting
now.
avocados. like,
Literally.
with an iPhone in my
Takes
mouth.
so long.
Or I'm like so in depth on one part, like I show the whole breakfast situation and then
Yes.
it's 3 minutes long and I
Yes.
didn't go to work.
Yeah.
That's my problem too,
Yeah.
because I don't know where to draw the boundaries of where to content and where not to content.
Yeah, I'm like,
in
it's
my
all
life.
important and
It's
I know
all
you all
content.
want to know.
That's right. People are
clamoring.
dying to know what
Yeah.
I have for breakfast on tour.
Exactly.
Hard-boiled eggs at the Hampton Inn.
We daily vlog for 365 days.
I
Yeah, we
was
did.
going to bring that up.
It sucks.
That's essential.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
in the vault. We're gonna get them released on DVD box set.
Okay.
But
Blu-ray.
we took them off YouTube. But I would
Right.
love to do like a VHS, DVD, maybe even like a Yam Haus subscription streaming, where if you pay like $9 a month, you can
Yeah.
watch the vlog seasons.
Yam House Plus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yam Plus.
Yam
I-
Plus.
Yeah, you're going to start an empire, truly.
I think we are well on our way to being a media conglomerate. We
Yeah.
sold 30 tickets in Phoenix last night, and everybody that was there agreed that we are the biggest band in the world.
Yeah.
Right, as you played to that 30-person audience in,
Yeah.
Like
in
it was
Halloween
freaking,
costumes.
like it was freaking
nonetheless.
Wembley Stadium. It was wild
Yeah,
in
and you
there.
fucking rocked it.
It was sick.
But those YouTube videos were kind of like at the very start of your career, yes?
Yeah, for sure. We were not technically children, but probably emotionally and mentally children.
Right, and you're so not
we're
now.
still, yeah, we're former children.
Yeah. Now we're
we
full
were
adults.
we were once children, and now we're adults.
I like calling adults former children. I'm going to be using that
That's
one.
really good.
Former children's the vibe. That might be the next Yam Haus album.
Right.
Former children's nice, yeah.
But those videos were kind of like your way to get in touch with a fan base or
Yeah.
start one, yeah?
Yes, and it was also a weird way for us to learn like the weird task in the modern day and age of being a musician of just like figuring out how you present yourself online. It like
Right.
literally just to put a phone in front of your face and say something to your fans, as simple as that sounds, it takes a second to like figure out how you do that.
Right.
So we just like decided to just do like crank it to 11 right away and like try everything.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching like Casey Neistat videos and like we're like, man, there's so much out there. What can we do? And we kind of boiled the ocean, so to speak. And I think now we're at a stage where we learned a lot about what we don't want to do, and we're still trying to find out what we want to do. But it's mainly just be ourselves and like stay healthy and like make good music. And
Yeah.
sometimes that's about all we can handle.
Right.
But
Did
yeah,
365 days of that like weigh on you at any point? Was it?
not at all.
Yeah,
Easy.
super easy. No, it sucked
No
really
problem.
bad. It was
Yeah,
like
it was crazy.
every 4 nights, because there used to be a 4th member of the band. Every 4 nights we would do like 6 hours of editing. So we
my
filmed all day,
God.
and then you edited through the night to put it out.
It was really healthy.
And then every 4th night, yeah, you just didn't sleep
Mhm.
for
Wow.
a full year. It
It had no
sucked.
effects on our mental health, I would
Yeah.
say.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 a.m, 4 a.m, editing, and I gotta put this vlog
Yeah,
out in the morning by
especially 'cause-
8 a.m.
Especially because we had no music out at the time
Oh,
when we
really?
started.
Okay.
And we did
just
it-
a vlog.
We even did it on private uploads for like the first 100 days or some shit. And like, it was this weird experiment that, yeah, like I said, I think the biggest thing we took from it was like what we don't want to do more than anything.
And what don't you want to do?
Basically sell our souls for content and let every part of our lives be permeated by the never-ending existential thought that, am I good enough for other people to think I'm cool?
Yeah.
You
Holy
know,
shit,
like
that was
getting up
cool.
in the
Wow.
morning.
That was a cool sentence.
Is,
dude.
is me getting up in the morning inspiring to somebody?
was
I don't
crazy.
fucking know.
That was wild, dude.
No hesitation either.
You just transcended.
Just like
That was crazy.
I had somebody did an interview with us recently online, and they were like, if you could ask one question of like another artist, what would it be and to who? And I was like, I wish I could ask Bruce Springsteen what he would do if he had to be on TikTok,
Oh my God.
like at like age 20 or something.
I don't
like, what
know
would he
what
have
he would
done?
have done. My family lives in New Jersey, like very
wow.
close to where he lives.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's often sighted around New Jersey.
Yeah, that's
Truly
cool.
just like
He's a real life guy.
picking
Yeah.
up a pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think he would have made like a little TikTok about the
You wanna
pizza?
pick up pizza?
absolutely.
You think he would have?
Absolutely.
I don't know. Maybe.
He's like on his motorcycle and shit around town.
Yes. If
Yeah.
anybody's seeing this in the zeitgeist, whoever has a lane to talk to Bruce, ask him that question. I think the world would be very interested to hear him be like, all right, Bruce, you got to make a TikTok account today or pretend you're 24 again. What do you do? What's the video? What's the 15 second? Is it you on your little guitar singing Born to Run?
Probably.
Is it your little bandana, a little cut off t-shirt, and, you know, flashing it for the whatever?
You know, he does this thing in New Jersey where he'll like show up to a bar where someone's playing live music and then he'll like step in, or they'll then play a Bruce Springsteen song for him.
Whoa.
And I'm afraid that he might partake in that on the
Whoa.
internet.
I would hate
like,
that if I was him.
Hey guys, showing
Yeah.
up to
oh my
to
god.
bar A.
See, that would ruin it for me.
Yeah,
It would-
takes away the mystery.
He wouldn't be Bruce anymore to
Yeah.
me.
No.
I think
But
that's the hard part about
that is the hard
being
part.
an artist or in a band like in 2023 is like you can show every part of your life and you almost are required to in some sense for people to know you, and it takes away the mystery in
Mystery's
music.
gone.
You know?
Right.
Like growing up, you get to like listen to music and be like, I wonder what their lives are like. And you
Turns
just
out-
don't really know. So I don't know.
Turns out he's just a guy.
I mean, you are just guys, and I feel that is part of the charm. And we
guys
were,
being dudes.
guys being dudes.
Maybe
I mean, that's a
maybe
genre
that is our
in
brand.
itself.
We don't really
Yeah.
want to do the whole bar stool thing, but there's got to be a cooler way to maybe pull that off. I don't know.
You guys don't give barstool vibes.
I like
Yeah.
Petey. Petey is my favorite. He's doing it. Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
There's this podcast, The Basement Yard. Do you know that one?
No.
Never heard of it.
It's the two goofiest guys.
Oh yes, it's
Frankie.
Frankie and the like New
The other
Jersey
one.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they're Jersey guys, but you guys give that energy.
Sick.
They're the
Joyzy.
two guys that are like they say like, oh, you guys are like the guys from New Girl, and they just like embody everything about them.
Wow.
They do,
funny.
Nick and Schmidt.
Frankie
Yeah.
and Joey. That's what it is.
Yes,
Frankie
so
and Joey.
Jersey.
I'll show
That
you
is
guys. I'll show you guys
A couple
after.
Jersey names if I've ever heard
Yeah.
them. Frankie and Joey in Asbury Park.
We did play in Asbury Park one time though.
Yeah.
And there was
Yeah, we
like
did.
That's like my hometown.
no
Really?
way.
Yeah.
We played at the Stone Pony.
Yeah, we
I
played at the Pony.
Fucking love the Stone Pony.
It
It's
was
a
really
great
fun.
venue.
And there was,
Yeah.
you were right. There was like little whispers like, "Hey, is Bruce gonna be here tonight?" We were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, is Bruce gonna be here
Always.
tonight?" And then he didn't show up. So
He actually
course
served. He was the bartender that night.
Right, yeah, that's a side gig right now.
Yeah, I ordered a double, and he winked at me and he said, "This one's on the house." And I was like, "Sick."
Yeah, you guys are so close like that.
Yeah. And he's like, "They'll never believe you on the podcast when you tell this story later."
No, and we won't.
And we won't.
And
And
we
they
don't.
don't.
we don't.
Spruce Springtrees. That's what we like to call them sometimes when we're on the road.
Yeah, that
Right,
was a
yeah, when you
moment.
call them up, you say Spruce.
Spruce.
It's like our inside name for them, you know.
That's
What
cute.
are we talking about? What happened?
Yeah,
Where am I?
reeling it back in.
Spruce Springtrees.
I can't believe that made it into the
That is
podcast.
sick.
We'll cut
This
that
is
out.
Chef's Choice.
This is Chef's Choice.
So I want to hear from you guys about your little 3-course meal of tunes. I want to know if someone had never heard your music before, what's the first song you would tell them to listen to sort of get the vibe of Yam Haus all in one?
3, 2, 1.
Shaking your hips.
Thrill. I don't know.
Shaking
Those are
hips.
very
kidding.
different answers, honestly.
No,
Well,
I
it
know.
actually is tough because seriously, this is a hard question because I feel like there is such a clear departure from our original
Yeah.
like, bodies of songs that we had thrown out into the ether prior to the last like year and a half. So
Yeah.
I feel like in so many ways we're a different band, and I don't know if there's other bands or artists out there that feel that way. I'm sure there are, but it's just like, so I think if I were to frame it with the lens of who we are today, I would pick something from our most recent EP, and Shaking Your Hips would be a good answer. It's a little bit cheeky. It's a little bit light with just a splash and undertone of like hugely intense existential dread.
Yeah.
Which,
I hear that throughout the whole EP. I mean, it really
Cool.
relates. Yeah, I just feel a lot of existential dread when I listen.
yeah. High
It's a
five
good
to that.
feeling. Yeah.
All right.
No, it like what we were talking about before with like content and being a musician and like trying to stay healthy while also trying to make
Brand
people
your
know
life.
who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I hear that in Shaking Your Hips. It's like, what are we doing? We're literally just standing on stage, like
I know.
dancing, but then we go home and we fucking cry about it too because it
Yeah.
feels awful sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, at least that's what
No.
I hear.
You,
And-
It's a great-
you,
yeah.
hit
Yeah.
it, you hit it on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like so insecure, and I'm like so like over trying to brand myself.
Right.
And I think in today's world, we just have the most expectation to do that. And I could be wrong. It's even saying it starts to get old. I almost get mad at myself for even continuously feeling this way. It's like, get over it, dude.
Right.
And just like get into the music and get into seeing people at the shows. And like that has been and that's kind of what Shaking Your Hips is about. It's like, dude, just dance, chill out, let it go. And when we get on stage and when I like let my insecurities and all my ego stuff, just put it to the side, there's a lot of good stuff there. Still.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because it's like the branding yourself and having good marketing is what gets people to come to the shows so you can
You're telling me.
enjoy yourself at the shows. But then once you feel like you're at a good place, you have
Oh
to
my
start
God.
the cycle over again. And it's endless.
Yeah, I feel like one of those bagels in LA that are scooped.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
I feel like I personally,
Wait, what?
I
Wait,
ide-
what are you talking about?
I identify as a scooped bagel.
What is that?
If somebody wanted to know
Like-
how I feel internally and how I feel as an artist today, I feel like a bagel that is in Brooklyn that has been scooped.
Oh,
by-
like you scoop out the middle,
Yeah.
and then it's just the shell
people
of a bagel.
request
Yeah.
it. And there's this video of a guy from LA doing a TikTok being like, I'm in New York.
I saw
and
the same exact one. I
Yeah.
was going to bring it up.
He's like, I'm in New York and I just was at a bagel shop and I asked the guy, gluten-free scooped, and he just looked at me like I was crazy and he kicked me out. He's like, I can't do that for you. And he's like all mad, and then people are like roasting this guy.
Yeah,
so
'cause-
what do you do? What do
you
you
take
do?
it's like basically the guts
Yeah.
You scoop the bagel, so you take out like a lot of the carbs in the middle, which is like a very LA thing to request. That I don't resonate with the request. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I resonate with the bagel itself.
I
feel like a scooped
like
bagel.
You
guts,
feel like the shell of
Yes,
a bagel.
I feel like the shell of a
outer
bagel.
core.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
interesting.
Yeah, it looks perfect from the outside,
Right.
but all of the guts
They're gone.
have been stripped. Yeah.
They're gone. They've been stripped by some guy in LA with a cool haircut and a vegan diet or something cool.
Oh God, yeah.
Something cool.
I mean, same.
Honestly, there's probably a lot. That should be, maybe that's our new brand, is like all artists and musicians and creatives and graphic designers that feel scooped.
Do you feel
Rise
scooped?
up. Rise up if you feel scooped too.
Yeah, start your hashtag scooped movement.
Scooped movement. Hashtag scooped. Scoop me.
I feel that is a good first step into your music though, because
Yeah.
it has the goofy guy personality, the guys being dudes. But then it does have this like new indie rock sound of yours, which you're right, is kind of, it's a new venture from the beginning of your musical journey. It's like
Yeah.
indie rock, but there's also some synths, but it's still very like guitar heavy.
Yeah. It is a nice
Yeah.
transition Venn diagram into
Right.
the new era, I suppose.
And what would be like the meat of this
Mm.
era then? Like the song that kind of sums up the Stupid and Famous EP, which you really just released like a month ago, yeah?
Yeah.
A couple weeks?
Yeah. But in touring days, it's been 3 years.
Oh
Of
my
course.
God. It was the first night of tour.
It was the first night of tour that it came out.
It feels like 7
And we've
years
been on
ago.
the road since, and it feels like a
Wow.
decade has already passed, and the EP has already been moved on. We've given up. I'm kidding.
Damn.
No, it does feel like forever, but it's crazy to think that it literally just came out, and here we are.
Right.
It's kind of funny.
It's crazy.
What's the
It
meat?
was quick.
What do you guys got? You guys got a meat answer?
The meat.
Do you want to do the 3, 2, 1 thing again? Wait, you got to be ready though this time.
I'm ready. I wasn't ready the first
Okay.
time. I
No,
didn't
you
say
weren't.
it.
You
I didn't
stayed
say it.
absolutely
This is the
silent.
I literally bailed, yeah.
This is the meat. Let me think about what the songs are on there.
Yep. I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. Shit. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Stupid
long.
and famous. Oh shoot.
Was there
Did we
2 so longs?
There's, I think, 2 so
Yeah,
long.
we
You
got
both said
so
so
long.
long.
too.
Okay.
Stupid
go
and
with that.
Famous is my second though.
Let's
Start
go with it.
That's also
Start
good
with
option.
So Long, and
Yeah.
then let's talk about Stupid and Famous.
Zach, tell us about So Long, because you started that song.
Jack Diesel sativa, make me a believer. What did you expect when you picked up the receiver? And now there's a long line to the freak show. Only one man wearing no clothes. Got his head screwed tight when he turned and asked me, why'd you take so long?
Yeah, it was just like an attempt at trying to get a new opener for like our live set, and that's like literally all I wanted to do. And then I brought it to the guys, and
Yeah.
we wrote it together. And then you started doing lyrics that just sounded weird, and I was like, that sounds cool as hell. And so
Yeah.
let's just like run with that. And then it turned out to be
Yeah.
like one of my favorite songs we've ever done.
Zach's a music guy, and that sounds like the most stupid thing I've ever said.
He's a music guy.
And I expected that from him being in a band.
Yeah, I'm a
but-
music guy.
But you mean
some
like
people call
Some
it
people say he's a
musicians.
music guy. No,
We call them music guys.
he
when we-
like starts on
Yeah.
the music and
when he writes and when
Yeah.
we work together and we collaborate, he's very just like, the music is kind of almost all he can like think about. He's like obsesses over it and loves that part.
and you need that person
And you
in the
need
writing
it.
process.
Oh my God,
yeah.
it's the best. And like, he's always throwing little like musical demos around. And we have this funny thing where like, I'm obviously a pretty like lyric melody guy. And it's funny because it's not always like, we have so many times where he has like a song that will have this, like the coolest instrumental we've ever heard. And we're hearing it like, this is a song, man, we're going to get a lyric on this thing and a melody, and it's going to just go.
It's just gonna
and
click.
then I just can't deliver. And we're like, to this day, there's like some instrumentals. We're like, this should be a killer Yam Haus song. What the hell is wrong with us?
Yeah.
And then luckily this one was in the wind department, which was that, yeah, he had that riff. And the other person comes in and like pictured it live. Like he
Yeah.
was telling me like, dude, okay, so I'll do this, you do that. I was like, sick. And then we just hung out at his parents' cabin, and
As one
I
does.
just got out of my mind for a second and got out of my own way and just started saying stupid shit.
Right.
And we kind of tweaked it together, and he threw it. I leave it to Bieber thing was his line. Because I think, didn't originally I say leave it to Beaver? And then you were like, did you spin it extra?
I don't even remember.
Because I think I
it
had
came
a
together so quick.
rhyme that was like Beaver, and I was trying to find something there. And I was like, that's kind of cool, like the TV show. And you were like, what about Leave It to Bieber? And we were like, this is the coolest lyric that's ever been
I know.
made.
I heard that and I was like, I feel like I get what it means, but also, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the best.
And that's
Yeah.
and we felt the same way. And we
Right.
were like high-fiving about it. Because I think for me, I can be way too literal on lyrics. And it's kind of exhausting and annoying.
Yeah.
And I not just externally, like internally I'm annoyed. And so this was a nice example of just you know, kind of spitballing. But then you look at it after and it's like, wait, this actually kind of makes sense. There's like
No,
some
it really does.
There's some subconscious thoughts flowing through my brain in this moment. So that felt really good.
Yeah.
And just musically, like the drum part, the simplicity of it all of it just felt really natural. We were always kind of in the last year and a half, 2 years, honestly, more like 2.5, 3 years now that I'm thinking about it. In the middle of the pandemic, we were like obsessed with Blur and like a lot of that Brit rock pop. And so this feels like it kind of hit on that vein in a way that we've been meaning to accomplish for a minute. So.
Especially with that like talky, singy stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. A total opener.
Absolutely.
Like, you hit the nail on the head.
And it's
He
like
did
really quick. It's like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
which I think it's also like a part of the meat of like, we're trying to like, you have to do verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, pop song format. And it was cool to be like, let's just do whatever the fuck we want. And it came out like exactly how we wanted it to.
It was a feel good
Yeah.
experience, which is where we're at as a band. It's just like, no more of this, try to like, I don't know, fit everything into a formulaic machine. And yet it's still so pop. It's not like one of the things we realized is like, we don't need a producer like trying to make us more poppy. We need a producer as somebody that's helping us creatively to like help us get out of our own way and be weirder, because we want to be successful. So that's always in the back of our minds. Like, how can we be making music that people want to sing along to? So we don't necessarily need help on that front. We need help on like, dude, what do you want? And that's kind of what that song's about. Like, it took me a long time to discover, what do I like? Bread and butter.
I was like, you're literally just quoting the lyrics right now. That was awesome.
Yeah. No.
This is a very stream of consciousness.
Seamless. So
I'm
then we
zen.
also had Stupid and Famous as an option, and that's the name of the EP. So I feel that
It's a good choice
works. Yeah.
Stupid and famous. Don't buy it, just take it and make it your own. I'll be a James Dean 15-second movie screen. Hey, nobody can save us. We're stupid and famous.
I mean, that one just feels like it kind of encapsulates the sentiment of what we've kind of been feeling. We talked about it at the beginning with social media and the pressure that you feel, and how everyone kind of feels this pressure to be an influencer in some way, or share, you know, the highlight reel of like what's happening, and always be advertising their lives. And it's just kind of poking fun at like the TikTok culture in some ways. And we're a part of it too. That's what's so funny, is like, we are the ones that have to post and be, you know, creating content that people are engaging with. And so, yeah, the idea that everyone is stupid and famous, and we are also those people, like we're in our own heads about it. So
Yeah, I love that part where you have that little annoying voice that's like, I think I was just born to be an influencer.
Whose annoying voice is that?
Yeah, whose annoying voice is it?
It's I think it's mine.
It's Zach's.
Nice.
We recorded it on a voice memo, and we put it next to the air conditioning unit in our hotel room to give it a little buzz.
I mean annoying voice as in that's the voice I hear in my head when I go to post on TikTok.
That was the point for sure.
That's the for sure the sentiment.
Yeah. But it does suck, because it's like, you can make fun of social media all you want, but then you kind of have to embrace the like, I was born to be an influencer in order to post on it successfully.
Yeah. It sucks.
It's wild.
It's awful, and
It
that's
sucks,
just
but
the end of it.
It is
But
what it is. Yeah.
I think
best,
more
best therapy ever. It is what it
sucks,
is.
what
and
it
actually,
is.
that's all I have to say
Yeah.
on it. But seeing you guys like feeling in a better place with it and like feeling like yourselves, though, I think will be easier for people to relate to.
I think so too. I think our current task is just to get out of our own way and enjoy and be content and like happy enough to just be ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I think you always feel, I don't know, I feel like most artists feel this constant like bug in the back of their head that they're like not hitting the algorithm enough, or they're not hitting, there's got to be a part about me that's like so sellable.
Right.
And that feeling almost all the time is just like slightly buzzing in the back of my brain. which is just like, at first you think of it as kind of this fun, exciting thing like we did when we started the vlogs. And then over time you realize like, this is literally sucking the soul out of my life.
Right.
And we all have a platform, not just artists or famous people these days.
Yeah.
Like I'm also, it's a little bit of a just honest statement about how exhausted I am of everybody feeling like, what's your stance? How are you using your platform to change the world? And as much as that is a very beautiful, important thing that I would say a vast number of people do very well, I don't think all 7 billion people on earth should feel compelled to like have to carry that torch.
No, yeah. I think learning and like ingesting things on your own time is equal, if not more important than saying something and feeling like rushed.
Yes. We're like buzzing little bees, man.
Yeah.
And this cycle is way too fast. I can't keep up.
It is.
And there's a lot of bad things. There's also a lot of good things in the world. And like, we know about all of them pretty much immediately. And the bad ones get more
before
pizzazz.
We know all of the facts too, which is the scary part.
It's super scary. And there's a lot of misinformation and there's a lot of debate on what information even is, which is sort of, again, like that's kind of the whole EP's vibe, is I'm just observing a lot of those things organically through my very biased, personal, privileged lens and being like, what do I make of all this? How do I do this? So yeah, Stupid and Famous is a great meat option as well.
Right.
Something else sonically about the EP that is feels really good. It's like a actual recording of us like as a live band and like playing on the record, which I felt like was something we wanted to do for a long time. And this is the first time we've really done like a complete project where it felt like that.
Yeah.
It feels like us more than
doing it live.
Our other music. So
yeah,
Right.
It's been fun.
Okay, so then what would be a dessert or like cherry on top for the whole thing? Maybe another song off of Stupid and Famous.
Yeah. I know what my answer is.
I think I have
do
mine.
3, 2, 1, and then break it
I
down?
know yours, and we're not gonna have the same one.
Okay. I don't know if you're. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Can't
Little
see
contradictions.
Whoa! I didn't.
Whoa.
There we go. We're
Okay.
dialed, dude.
You guys are dialed. That's
Okay, so
crazy.
we had-
I know you know that you think you know what I know.
I know that
but
you're
I
gonna
know that
think
you
about what
think
I
that,
know.
So
And
therefore,
then what
I
I'm
knew.
thinking is that what
I
you're
knew
gonna
that
know.
you the whole time knew that
Right.
I knew.
That's
what
like
I thought
what I was gonna
knowing.
know.
That's like rock, paper, scissors strategy right there.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
totally got you. No, but I Little Contradictions is my favorite song on the EP, but it's not my answer for dessert because it's getting a little more streaming love than. So when you say dessert, it's like I wish people heard this song more, and it's Can't See Anything. I think it's the closest I've gotten to a little bit more of a fuck you song in like a
You're not a fan of a diss track
Respectfully.
usually? Okay.
yeah, and it's to myself and it's to
Okay.
people that are so self-righteous,
Right.
and I have many times and to this day fight being one of those people. But I feel like online we see the light, we get our takeaway of this binary narrative of what's evil and what's good, and then we proceed to like tunnel vision, just spout it at everybody. And online the discourse is just very brash and gotcha politics, identity politics, and I've been so guilty of this. And how can we not have this happen as the world has had a lot of very traumatic things happening? We're all like bickering about them,
Yeah.
which is super valid. But I just feel like there's a lot of lack of humility, and I'm sick of it. And I'm saying fuck you to that, both within
It's a
myself.
good thing to say fuck you to, yeah.
Yeah, both within myself and around the world. I would say. So it's not just for the.
That's a good
It's
dessert.
not just pointing
yeah.
the finger. It's kind of like one of these. It's sort of like a hang loose. It's a hang loose.
Don't do hang loose.
So it's like I'm pointing at them, but I'm also pointing
Don't.
at me.
hang loose. It's the new meaning of it. Yeah.
The way your brains are all linked is really
sucks.
frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sucks.
we hired
Sucks.
Elon Musk to
Yeah.
install Neuralink between us.
Yeah, you guys are the prototypes of that. That's great.
Yeah. We're all AI generated industry plants actually.
We just love to
So-
finish each other's.
Sandwiches.
That was pretty good.
Wow,
you.
that's great. And then
I'm
the
sorry.
other one, Little Contradictions, was your choice, yeah?
Oh yeah. It's
Also a
funny.
good choice.
It's funny because I am saying the ones that I feel like Lars should be talking about because I feel like he, like Stupid and Famous and Little Contradictions. I feel like you can give a good explanation on these ones.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the truth is I could give a lengthy explanation of all of them because they're all like little weird
nope,
vignettes.
just
in my
those two.
But
We got the rest.
On the
Zach
tour,
and I.
on the tour, I have been speaking about Little Contradictions the most on stage just because it is my favorite track.
With little contradictions. With little contradictions.
And it is a containing multitudes type joint,
Type show.
you know, and I feel like that's a very relatable feeling too. Like other people very much feel
Yeah, like the small things adding up.
internally conflicted.
Yeah, totally.
I was gonna say for Can't See Anything, like Little Contradictions and Rafters, they all kind of seem like a little more serious, a little more like listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
Can't See Anything feels like sweet and feels like desserty. It feels kind of just like
Ooh,
it just feels kind of light. It just like doesn't feel
Little
as
caramel.
serious. Yeah,
I don't know.
A
caramel.
little drizzle,
little
yeah.
caramel drizzle. Yeah,
sort of
Can't
a-
See Anything.
It's like a drizzly caramel track.
Yeah,
Dude, that sounds
exactly
kinda
what I
good
was
right
gonna
now.
say.
Sounds kind of nice.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm so sorry.
You guys want to get ice cream sundaes
I'm
after
embarrassed.
this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Always.
yeah.
Well, my final very important question for you, which I'm curious about because you guys are like Minneapolis based, yeah?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
I feel like the music scene there is incredible.
Baller.
Very
awesome.
community. And I want to know who your ones to watch are and who we
Within
should be.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis
Wow.
or just your favorites in general?
Oh, just
but-
like who are we listening to right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who should I be listening to that you've been listening
Ooh.
to?
Good
that's,
question.
That's easier. My top two in this exact like last week because I'm very eclectic
Mm.
and ADD about
Right.
everything. Oh my God,
I'm just joking.
Zach's very condescending. I'm eclectic. Zach's condescending. Jake is caramel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Caramel.
I just had to burp. I farted out my mouth.
Don't say that, please. Thank you.
That's a iconic
That's a
Blink
yeah.
182 line. He bursts on the mic at like one of the biggest festivals.
There's like
they're playing. It's,
60,000
so
people.
loud, and he goes, "I farted out my mouth."
It's messed up.
Only you could get away with that.
It's amazing.
So
Yeah.
pop punk.
I'm so sorry. What was I gonna say?
Your
Your
ones
two
to
artists.
watch. Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Sam? No, it's the whole world at large.
No,
Wait,
no,
don't
no.
do
Do you
this
want
to
to
me.
do? Do you want
In
to do?
Minneapolis.
It can be the whole world at large,
Oh.
but
Would you
Minneapolis
guys-
would be great.
No,
too.
I didn't
yeah.
say shit.
Oh, don't.
It's on me.
Don't fight.
I'll take the hit here.
I didn't
No,
say
because I'm
shit.
actually scared. I'm not gonna say Minneapolis one because I feel like it's just gonna. It's like picking like I don't
Picking
know,
your favorite kid,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not cool.
Cool.
So we'll keep that off of mine personally. I would say Sam Fender and Howdy.
Incredible choices.
Okay.
Sam Fender, I fucking love.
You love it. Okay.
Oh
sick.
yeah, Saturday is a great song. I love the one. It always sounds like the iCarly theme song when it first starts, which is just added to the.
I've never thought of that.
You'll never unhear it now.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
My
Anyways.
brain just like
yeah.
my brain looks like Rainbow Road right now.
I'm going through my playlist right now because I literally
Very
can't think
good.
of anybody.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jaco.
I just have one, and you guys could probably guess it already.
Leaf Fullback.
Can't say it though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. He's
This-
right.
This guy.
Leaf
Which is a great
Fullback.
answer.
I don't know that one.
Okay, well, one's to watch.
Okay. All right.
It's really good. He's
I'm kind of pissed because I showed Jake Lee Fullebeck like 3 years ago now.
and I stole him.
And now he's like the
He
Lee
gets all
Fullebeck
the-
champion. And it just
That's
it
how
makes
it
me
goes.
pretty mad, to
It's-
be honest.
Yeah, it's all good.
Gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Truly.
I've spent more hours listening to him at this point.
That's not, I would put my money down on that not being
How
true.
can we check that? If
Spotify
only there was an
Wrapped.
algorithm.
Spotify.
Literally Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, literally there's a way. If
You
only
got
there was
2
a way.
months, and then we'll
gosh.
figure it
No,
out.
I listen to him on vinyl so you can't.
You can't track it actually.
I'm just like offline.
He is so good. He's kind of like a folk.
It's very chill.
Yeah, it's super chill.
Mm.
It's very different than
Red
what kind of
and
music
black,
we
babe.
make. And he's from Montreal, I
Okay.
believe. And we actually, Lars and I got to see him when he came to St. Paul.
Turf Club.
At Turf Club. And there were
Shout out.
not
Shout out.
very many people
Yeah.
there. And it was,
Which is so
huge.
encouraging for us because there's not many people at our shows either.
No,
but we're
it-
sick too.
ex-
We're also sick.
Yeah, that's
It is
the point
encouraging.
that I was trying to make. No,
Yes.
it is because he legit is so
So
talented,
good.
and I
Right.
can't believe how much time I've actually spent listening to his music
Yeah.
and just thinking about his life because of the storytelling that he does. And that's exactly what I'm looking for in an artist, is someone who captures me from like a sonic perspective and musical perspective, but also the storytelling and the lyrics.
Right.
And he goes there. So
I'm excited to listen.
He
now.
does the
Yeah.
lyrics. He does the music.
he does the singing.
He does the
He
thing.
does the melodies.
That's, whew.
You name it, he's doing it.
I will name
He's
it.
a music guy.
Yeah. He's the
He
music
is. He's
guy.
one of our top music
He's a
guys,
music guy.
for sure.
I'm gonna go 2 bands that we actually met on a like boat cruise rock festival
Oh,
this
yeah.
year. One
Oh,
is
shit.
the Beaches, which is a former.
Love the Beaches,
good,
yeah.
dude.
So good.
We are living in the beaches world right now.
Yeah, they're the best.
We're all just
and like
swimming.
amazing people and kick-ass
Oh.
music.
That album is incredible.
It's so fucking
genuinely.
good.
So
Yeah.
good.
And then the other one I'll say is Mo Lauda and the Humble. They're from
So
Philadelphia,
good.
Okay, love Philly.
and they are incredible musicians. Like really cool.
It's like if,
rock and roll.
if Kings of Leon and War on Drugs had like a baby.
Yeah, and it's fucking. Those guys are awesome.
They're so
those would be my
talented.
two.
Yeah.
Mo Lauda and the Humble.
okay, I'll
And
have to
it-
listen.
I mean, both of them are like one of those bands that you like need to see live too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
just insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen the Beaches live yet, but I think it would
Oh,
probably,
they're
I would
awesome.
perish. Yeah.
So
I would
tight.
perish.
Yeah, you might bring like a trained CPR professional.
Yes, smelling salts. of
Smelling
some sort.
salts.
Yeah. Thank you. I will.
Zach, tell him about the pre-show tradition, just because.
We do
please.
smelling salts.
Do you actually?
We do like the natural version.
There are
so
version of it.
Okay.
what you do is you boil hot water, and then you take peppermint oil, like essential oils, and you put it in the boiling
Put
water.
a bunch in there.
And then like the steam comes up, and you smell it, and it like literally
It,
like
like-
smelling salts wakes you up, but it's not like chemicals.
Honestly,
it's just like
that sounds kind of nice.
Kind of nice.
Seriously,
Yeah.
do it.
clears you up.
I
It
should
wakes you up.
try.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Seriously, do it. I'm not even trying to be hypey right now. Like
Yeah.
you would love it.
I'm fighting a
I
caffeine
am.
addiction at the moment, so
Oh.
I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dude. It like
Yeah.
totally knocks you into your senses. It's amazing.
I love it. Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Of course.
Mhm.
You guys are going to be doing that pre-show ritual in about
Yeah.
2 or 3
Couple
hours.
hours,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
about
can't
to play
wait.
the Moroccan Lounge.
I'm
Yeah.
itching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Sam Fender played the Moroccan Lounge in
Yeah, he did. So you're
2019.
basically Sam Fender.
What?
You're basically Sam Fender.
Oh my God.
That's the nicest thing you could have said
we,
to us.
dude,
Oh
we're
my
we're
word.
We're gonna play
we're
really well tonight because you just said that.
Yeah.
We're fam
You're
sender.
welcome.
Fam sender.
Yam Fender.
Send the fams.
Yeah.
And that's my cue to end this. Thank you
we're
guys
done.
so much for being here, though.
Thank you.
Thank
Truly.
you.
And have a
You
great
were
show
a
tonight.
delight
Thank
to
you.
talk
Appreciate
to.
I do my best.
Hell yeah.
Let's go get Sundays.
Yep.
with caramel.
Caramel. I want to go back and clear the air. My name is Lars, and I sing in the band Yam Haus.
That was Lars correcting his mistakes.
I'm, in fact, not Zach.
Somewhere our wires got crossed.
Where are